Hi there, it's Jaiya
and Ellen Heed.
We're the founders of RSVP, where we teach new moms and couples how to end painful sex, restore time and energy, establish intimacy and connection so that they can turn on their lust, love, and life. So in talking about how to end painful sex, Ellen, what do scars have to do with pain and sex?
That's a great question, Jaiya. What do scars have to do with pain and sex? Let's put it this way. Scars have the ability to make sex incredibly painful because they introduce a lack of elasticity into the pelvic floor. They prevent lubrication. They prevent adequate circulation. All of the things that make engorgement make sex feel good. Scars are completely capable of shutting down your entire sexual response.
And let me tell you, that's what did it to me. I was pretty devastated after the birth of my baby. I had a pretty intense vaginal tear, which I came to see Ellen for.
Yes, you did.
And had no idea that scars would cause so much pain. I mean, like traumatic pain that I had.
Yeah, you were telling me that you were in tears with your attempts at sex 3 months after having your baby, and even longer. It seemed to get worse instead of better until we address the scars. The good news is that there's a lot you can do for scar tissue in terms of self-care. You can use certain kinds of oils and certain kinds of clays, self-massage, massage with a friend or a partner who can get in with the scar tissue and actually help to break it down. It's simple, and the truth is it takes very little time.
What also, like, can scars also affect our pelvis, like our tailbone?
Absolutely.
Or pelvic placement?
Absolutely. So there are many ways that we can accumulate scar tissue in the pelvic floor. One of those ways is through injury, through falling. Let's say even as a child, sometimes even learning to walk. It can go back that far. Where you're walking down the hallway, one day you slip on the slippery floor, or you're not sure, or you're not certain on your feet yet, banana peel, whatever it is, and you fall hard onto your bottom, and that fall is enough to displace the tailbone, and a displaced tailbone can create scar tissue, which will actually invest the whole pelvic floor and create pain just sitting down, possibly for the rest of your life. Childbirth is another way that the tailbone gets displaced, and also horseback riding accidents, falling off of skateboards, out of trees, off motorcycles.
So you're saying basically everybody has scars in some way or another?
One way or another, chances are good we have some possibility of accumulating scar tissue in the pelvic floor. The big news is that nobody is talking about, and I'm hoping that we're here to reverse this, scars as a result of childbirth. Either a tear to the pelvic floor, an episiotomy, which is a cut to the pelvic floor, to the vaginal wall, to open it wider so the baby can come out. C-sections. Women think that C-sections are actually going to prevent problems and trauma with the pelvic floor.
Right. But we had women actually in our study who had C-sections that were having painful intercourse even 3 years later after having their C-section.
Exactly, and it was right at the neck of the cervix where the scar tissue had accumulated. So if you think that a C-section is actually going to prevent problems in the vaginal region or in during intercourse, not so, unfortunately. But the good news is it can be fixed quickly and easily, and that's what we're here to teach you about.
Yes. So we hope that this video really added a lot of value to you and that you learned a lot. And until we see you next time, go out and claim your love, lust, and life
today.